Second by second, you lose the opportunity to become the person you want to be.
I am the greatest.
Your mind be formless, shapeless, like water. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend.
Hey yo, what's up? It's your boy Sean Fit, and we tapping back in, man. Today we studying Errol the Truth Spence Jr., man. Before we jump into this video, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button and follow me on IG at Sean Fit, man. Let's get into it. Yo, Errol Spence Jr. is the truth. Anybody that watches him, you know, he is consistent with what he does, his work rate, his power punches, his body punches. But to get there, you have to train to be like that. You have to train outside of the ring to be like that inside of the ring. So I want to study his shadow boxing. With Errol Spence, man, he throws a lot of body shots off of the jab. So that's what I got to work on. First, I got to start learning the jab, how to throw Errol Spence jabs. Errol Spence jab is way different than throwing a Lomachenko jab or a Floyd Mayweather jab. His jab is heavy, it's fast, and he comes off of the jab with nice crisp combinations. His combinations are so sharp, but he sits on every punch. His punches are nice and short and tight. So if you throw a jab, double jab, he'll throw some heavy crisp shots to the body real quick, and he's moving, he's in and out, his defense is on point. So that's what I'm working here, and as I'm shadow boxing with him. And you can see we're using the resistance bands. If you watch any Errol Spence training, he always used the resistance bands, then he'll drop them and just shadow box without them. What the resistance bands does is just increase the snap on the punches. It's like more intensity and more explosive. So as he practiced those combinations, it builds into his muscle memory, and when he drops them or when he goes into a fight, the combinations that he was throwing is there. So he's jabbing, combination to the body, jab, move. So it creates that split second difference that if you only train without it, you wouldn't have that type of intensity. So I love training from the resistance band. So that's one technique that I took from Errol Spence. You know, mainly Errol Spence taught me that, to shadow box with the resistance bands and how to do it. The reason I study different fighters is because everybody brings something different to the craft, to the sweet science. Like, the difference between Lomachenko and Errol Spence is like Lomachenko is more like finesse and agile, and he's moving all the time, and he's a lot of punches at one time. You know, he's just on the move. Errol Spence, he'll be right there in front of you and still can hit and not get hit at the same time. But his punch selection and punch combinations is different. It's a lot tighter and the technique is different. So by training these two boxers, amazing boxers, both of them, but you learn different things that you wouldn't have did if you didn't study them. So that's outside of teaching myself or working with a coach. I always study these guys. And if you notice, I'm working every combination, every move in the southpaw stance. Right now we dropped the resistance bands and we just shadow boxing without it. And right now I'm a lot faster than I was with the resistance bands. My muscles are fired up. They're feeling strong. Now I'm trying to follow the combinations that he's throwing. He's throwing a lot more faster combinations, well put together. He's on fire right now. Hook, jab, right hand, left hand. Combinations. It's hard to keep up with them, but I have learned, like I said, with the Lomachenko video. If you didn't watch that, go watch that. I just take it one thing at a time. So I try to figure out how to throw things correctly, throw them sharply, and then I add something else on. I look back at the video and I'm like, okay, he threw 2 jabs, uppercut, uppercut. And I try to visualize. That's the point of shadow boxing, visualizing being in a situation. Try to visualize, when would I use these things? Up close, you know, how do I work my way in to get this combination on my opponent? So I'm thinking about all of this stuff as I'm working and I'm learning from Errol Spence. And it's a beautiful thing, man, because it's like it's helping me gain experience that I wouldn't have. I'm gaining experience through people that already have the experience by studying them. And as we get into the next one, the next sequence is just the heavy bag, man. Y'all watch Errol Spence on the heavy bag, the man is explosive. I usually set my tablet on the floor right next to the bag in a position where I can see it real good, and I put on my gloves and I go to work, man. I just practice the technique. You know, I already have my own set of skills, but it's about the science. The science is just information, how to hit and not get hit. And the more you study, the more you learn, the more you can do when you're in a real situation. Where Errol Spence on the bag, you see the jab. He works everything off of the jab. He pops that jab, and you'll see a quick the rear hand come real fast, or the jab and a hook, like a double up on the hook or triple up on the hook. That's one thing I didn't catch when I was doing the video, is that how many hooks he was throwing off of the jab. So next time I'm gonna add that in there. Just throw a lot more jab hooks, jab body, head hooks. And that right hand comes real straight, or not, I mean that's his left hand since he's southpaw. His left hand comes real straight down the pipe. And you can notice he sits on every punch, man. That's the beauty. You gotta realize all these small details when you're studying these guys. Don't just try to imitate it. Try to understand everything everything you're seeing, so you can imitate it and emulate correctly. Emulate means just to try to surpass the person that you're studying or imitating. Errol Spence is a beautiful boxer, man. Just recently got in a real bad car crash, so speedy recovery. Well wishes to my man Errol Spence. I went to the Mikey Garcia Errol Spence fight in Dallas, Texas. Man, it was an amazing experience. It was live. It was lit up in that place. I'm actually moving to Dallas, Texas in June 2020. So whoever live out in Dallas, man, shoot me a message, man. We can connect. Love to train and work with anybody and network, you know. But yeah, I'm coming out with a lot more videos like this, so hope y'all enjoy it. My process, my journey of trying to improve and be the best me I can be. If you've seen the intro on my videos, it's Bossland, better ourselves successfully, learn, achieve, never discourage. It's all about just trying to be the best you can be. Learn everything you can learn. Eliminate all the flaws. No limits, no excuses. No days off till it pay off. A day off is a day lost. It's mindset, it's work ethic, it's grit, it's grind. You know, going from nothing to something. Let's get it, man. I'm gonna close this video out. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. Follow me on IG, Shine Fit. Let's get it. No days off.